Hey everybody, how's it going? John here. Let's What If I Could. You can find me on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, over on Twitch, and over at whatifICouldScroll.com. I am in the middle of looking up a couple of pictures right now. Just give me one sec because I got sidetracked, because you know how I am. Hello, Doug, Billy, Steve, Herb, and that's it. That's it. You guys are gonna watch me do some cutting. So I don't know if anyone on the panel, so let me know. There's nobody here right now. It's just me all by myself. So it's gonna be a boring show. You can watch me cut and scroll. I'm going to be doing a couple projects. I got to do up a couple of anniversary presents for John. Jamie's over on Facebook. Hey John, can I get a puzzle? What kind of puzzle do you want, Jamie? Send me a picture. I'm not. Yeah, just send me a picture of what you want done, and I'll do it up for you, along with your football and Russ's present. Hey Mimi, how's it going? Yeah, I just saw your picture. I'm gonna send you a couple pictures right now of a couple holders that I did, and dead air. I love it. And that one you just made. Which one did I just make? What puzzle? I didn't make any puzzles. I didn't make any puzzles. Just let me know what it is. Let me know which one it was, and I'll do one up for you. So today, like I said, I'm going to work on a couple of anniversary presents for Carrie for next week. And I'll because our anniversary's on the 4th, and it's funny because I got to pick the date, so it's 444. That's when we got married. So 444 was when we got married. So it was an easy day for me to remember anyway, so I can never forget it. And if that day didn't happen, then it would have been May 5th, 2005. So it would have been 555. So for our anniversary, I'm gonna make her something. She wanted me to do something out of this laminate floor, this vinyl laminate flooring that we have, that we did most of a part of our basement out of. And so she wants me to do like she has an area, a desk down there where she's doing her ancestry stuff, and she wants me to do like a family tree for the wall out of this laminate, this vinyl flooring. This vinyl flooring is 1/4 inch thick. It's rubber backing on it, and so I'm gonna do a little tree of life for her. So I just got this off of Google. It's in a heart, and I did one little test cut on already. It cuts pretty easy. So I got so many entry holes in this. I'm gonna leave the backer on it and just cut out all the white areas in the heart area, so it'll still have the tree in the center attached to the background. I might put a little frame. I don't know. Yeah, or I might
even when I do her tree, her family tree on the wall, I might throw this in like part of the trunk part of it, like it was carved into it. Good idea. And then I'm also gonna do work on. So I'll be doing both at the same time. It'll be 2 days anyway.
Steve Good layered
turtle pattern. There's 4 layers to it. It's just 1/4 inch thick, but I'm going to do it on 1 inch material. Just make it easier for myself and quicker and everything else. So I'll be working on that one as well. I don't have this one laid down at all yet, but I got my four backer pieces cut and sanded. Ready to go for that. Thanks for joining us. Who else we got in here?
and
Steve and Steve. Stace is here, everyone. I have no sound, so the prize will have to be typed out, please. No sound. I wonder why. JJ, Billy Burt, Doug, Larry, and Jamie. Oh, hey, and Snow Pressure. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my God. The Snow Pressure's here. What's with your voice? My voice.
My voice.
What's with my voice? Is my audio working? Does it sound alright?
Maybe my
Is it my sexy? Oh, I see it's out of sync. Nice. Maybe it's my sexy voice you're hearing. Really? Alright, let me check something here. Because I know I got rid of that. And I got rid of that chipmunk thing. Damn, really? Sound like a chipmunk? Ah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me
do something.
do something here. Let me check my.
What is this?
Daddy.
Oh, that's why.
Why?
Can't hear you through YouTube, but I can through Herbs, I think. How's that? Is that better? See, because I can't hear myself at all. You know what? Let me turn on YouTube on here, and we'll see how it sounds on this, because this is weird. Dun, 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 dun. This is weird. Anniversary presents for Gary for next week. And I'll get our anniversary on the 4th. And it's funny because I get to pick the date, so it's 444. That's when we got married. So 444 was when we got married. So it was. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to listen to this now. So I can never forget it. And if that date didn't happen, then it would have been May 5th, 2005. So it would have been 555. So for our anniversary, I'm gonna make her something. All right, we're good to go. I guess, I don't know. Sounds good. Whatever. So yeah, so like I said, though, in case you missed it, like I said, I got this laminate flooring, vinyl laminate flooring that I'm gonna do this tree of life out of. Anybody wants on the chat, let me know, or any on the panel, let me know. We got 16 people watching, 15 people watching now. 10 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch, 4 on Facebook. Went back too far. All right, so let me change cameras here. Any questions, comments, whatever, blah blah blah, let me know. Yeah, Doug, you can guys be on the panel, don't matter to me, because you know I'm all good with stuff. And just don't be dicks about it. All right, so let's get this camera going out a bit more. To there. Hey, John, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well with weather-wise and stuff. I know we had snow. I was out of town all week, so I haven't been in my shop at all. I will be also, so I'm working on this one. I'll be working on the stacked turtle as well, and I'll probably be doing some work on my metal butterflies, my aluminum butterflies. So this stuff actually drilled pretty easy. It's like rubber. Well, it's vinyl, so it's vinyl laminate. It drilled pretty easy. It's just it's pain in the butt to try and find all my entry holes though, because they're hard to see on the back side. But we'll see how it goes. And let's see how far we get with this stuff. Before we go off off the rails, we're gonna go off the rails. No, John's shows never go off the rails. Well, it's wintertime. It's wintertime, Larry. There's no leaves on the trees. Up here, anyway. We usually don't get leaves on the trees till, I'm going to say May or so. June, maybe. This is my first time cutting on this land, and I think that actually cut pretty good. It actually cuts better than the vinyl record. And it's textured as well. So it's got a nice wood grain on it. John never had rails. No, of course I don't. I'm sure I put it. Stop. Yeah, like I said, we had snow. Like when I was up in Fort St. John, Dawson Creek, we had snow up there, and it was not a pleasant time working in the snow. But we got to get it done. Job's got done. I'm happy. That's all that matters. I'm happy. The boss is happy. The client's happy. We're done. We're going back, I think, 2 weeks. To do it at another site, 3.5 hours away. It was out of town job coming up anyway, so I'm gonna try and get as much done in my shop as I can before I go back out of town again. But I know I'll be out of town probably a week at a time, at least a week at a time. So there's at least 3-4 weeks I know that I won't be doing lives or going in on any streams. And the one we're going to is 7-hour drive away, and I don't even know if there's internet service up there. It's cutting so nice. I should probably actually use. I could probably just carve this. Oh, so yeah, the wood grain, because it's I'm pretty sure it's just pressed, so it's like vinyl rubber for about 3/4 of it. About 3/4 of it, you can see the line right here, and then its top line is like a vinyl pressed in, and it's all textured. See that? A texture to it, and it's cool. It's bendable, and doesn't stink when you cut it. It's a nice material to work with, actually. I said if I could just carve this out, but I don't know. I guess you would carve down too deep and just have it end up with a white back here. But then I could just stain it, I suppose. So what projects is everybody working on out there anyway? Let me know. So I can have something to talk about in the chat. So I can have something to talk about on my show from the chat. Live oaks, blueberries, early spring. We got some giant red oaks. Billy, I misread the ins on my two-part casting resin. It takes 48 hours to dry. So it was 48 minutes. Oh yeah, that's a mistake right there. John's renovating his house. Oh yeah, you still work? Are you still working on the kitchen, or you moved somewhere else? Is the kitchen done yet? Are you moving somewhere else now in the house, or what's going on with that? Larry says he's getting some walking sticks finished up, and then he gets some nice weather. Doug eating some bubble gum. Was it at the bottom of your popcorn bucket? Yeah, and I still haven't tried staining my staining or dyeing or heating up my aluminum yet for the butterflies. So that works out. Hey, Herb, how's it going?
It's going okay. I figured I'd come over here and help you for a little bit.
Did you get some food into you?
Yeah, but I wished I had.
No, what'd you have?
But it's all good. Hello, Billy. Hello, Doug. John, Larry, and everyone I did say hi to earlier.
Yeah, Billy says he likes this piece, I think. Cool design. I router crap on a very similar third a few years ago. Yeah, I just actually just found it on I just did a Google search for a Tree of Life. I was just going through them and found this one with the heart design. I thought it was kind of cool. And then I just resized it to the piece I had cut off already anyway. So see how that works out.
So how's everything been going with you?
It's been going slow. It's all good though.
Yeah, Larry, I'm feeling a little bit better. Starting to learn to quit laughing. I feel a whole lot better. And Billy says he likes tamales and tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah. Bob, Carol, Ted, and Alice. Yep. And puppies.
Yeah, puppies. Puppy tacos.
Oh, any new ground rules I need to be aware of?
Ground rules?
Yeah.
On my show?
Yes, sir.
No.
Okay.
When has there ever been ground rules on my show?
Well, I've been away a while. I didn't know if rules changed.
No. Doug's asking, what machine is this, John? Maybe it's more cost effective than the bigger one. This is actually it's a 21-inch Excalibur. It's 10 years old, so it's one of the better ones. Not one of the ones made in China. Its original cost, this one was, I believe, don't quote me on it, but when I got this, it was $1,200. That was with the table, so the saw, the stand, and the foot pedal. So,
Billy
but
says,
I've never had any problems with it except for just my tension knob right here. Where I got to put a piece of sandpaper underneath of it. What ground rules would you be afraid of breaking on my show?
oh, I just didn't want to offend anybody. I didn't know if we was allowed to talk about bubble gum flavored stuff.
I'm surprised they even come in bubblegum flavor.
Well, from my understanding, they got chocolate flavor too.
I remember back in the 80s when fruit roll-ups come out and they started making edible undies, right?
Yeah, cherry flavor.
Yeah.
They sure were tasty.
Wasn't it Larry the cable guy? I said he'd go out and buy a dozen and come back, and he'd only have 6 of them left
Yep.
for his wife.
He ate the other 6 in the truck getting home.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute, that's from chat. Steve C. Harvey. Yeah, I was feeling a little bit better. I thought I'd come over and join the panel.
What's Nick working on?
He's turning the bowl. John Bradley says he hasn't been on my show all week. Ashley's got them honeydews for you to do, don't she?
He's either too busy working or as Reynolds is doing in his house.
Yeah, he said earlier they finished something and they're on to the kitchen now.
I love the texture, the creamy feeling, and then some of that.
What are you watching?
So nice.
We got the living room done, and now they're off the kitchen. She's watching Cook's Country, I think.
Sounds like a DIY show or something.
Well, if it's a cooking show, it's the same thing.
No.
Hello, Shay. Shay just joined you.
Hey, Shay. Shay, how much wood did you pick up at Lowe's?
Oh, Lordy.
This cut's nice, but it feels like it's gumming up on the backside. I don't know how good it's going to be when I do these smaller areas.
Yeah, John said, Bradley said, we have the cabinets painted while I think about the black backsplash.
painted your cabinets. Oh my god.
Shay said they went for welding stuff.
Welding stuff. You can't weld wood. What? I suppose you can use JB weld.
JB, Doug's telling her, come to Michigan, I'll teach you how to weld.
Unless you're gonna weld some cool frames and you're gonna build a river table with a steel base on it.
Larry said you needed some WD-40 for that arm that's squeaking.
Oh, for my arm? No, I'm not gonna put WD-40 on this. Last time I used WD-40 on something that moved like this was my magnifying glass, and I have to use a wire to hold it down now. It just want to swing back up on me. I'll see if I can find some lithium grease for it. I guess in the shop.
Oh,
Besides, it keeps you guys awake out there. I'm going to do more of an area of this, and I'll see if I can sand the back of this and see how that works. So, see if I can get rid of these rubber fuzzies on here. Well, the last time I was welding, because I've never been properly trained to weld, and I couldn't see my arc through the helmet, so I took the helmet off. I was welding for probably 5 hours, and I was fine. Went home, and later that night, I ended up going to the doctor's because I was almost blind. My eyes were burning out of my head. So I had flash burn, and I was supposed to wear patches on my eyes for 4 weeks, which was not very fun.
yeah, that's so fun.
Now, and it's weird. Like now, I'm like a moth. Anytime I see somebody welding, I'm like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I gotta walk right up to them, "What are you doing?" And freaking blink my eyes again. Well, that's not working.
Billy says, they say if you have to grind your weld, you're not a welder. Guess I'm a grinder.
What's that? If you gotta grind your wheels. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Well, it's the front side that matters on this, not the back side anyway. So we'll see how this is gonna work out. This is my first time cutting this stuff, so.
Shay says he doesn't do it anymore in the living room. But he's restoring a motorcycle and a car. So that's fun. That's a nice place to put a motorcycle together in your living room. Yeah, I come over to see Charles and show him. Wasn't there 10 minutes and it ended.
It was on for almost 2.5 hours. I mean, it wasn't really feeling it when he first started anyway, so.
Yeah, Yeah, there I go again, Billy, putting words where there's not supposed to be. My brain gets faster than my mouth.
Oh, you're leaving, Larry?
Take care, Larry. She said, I missed it too. Got on right when it ended.
Well, it's Shay. You can jump on the panel here. Since we haven't talked to you in a long, being in the chat's different than talking to you. Unless you want to be too busy in your shop. What do you mean the chat's all over the place? Go on, Steve. Steve, you want to come in here and rein them all in?
Yeah, come on in and help me, Steve. I need some help. She goes, I'm finally scrolling after not scrolling for a week.
But you had a whole week off. I thought you were going to be scrolling all week. Oh, no, wait, that was too much. Oh, yeah, you're back to work this week.
So you got any other projects after this one?
Yeah, I got a layered Steve Good pattern. Turtle, marine turtle. So I was going to share it up too.
That ought to be neat.
Yeah, it's got four layers to it, so it's actually pretty. That one should go pretty quick, actually. Watch if I get both these done today. House drama. There's no drama in your house, Shay. Everybody in your house is all well mannered and behaved.
Oh,
and I saw her picture of all her Easter treats.
yeah, she said the Easter bunny threw up in the back of the car.
Yeah. Like I'm pretty sure that's like more treats than I eat in probably 6 years.
Oh,
That's all for her. They don't deserve it.
I got to slide back. I know that fan's too loud.
Give me a second.
Oh. Somebody couldn't find any other panel members today.
No, everybody's pretty much MIA or missing, or they're in the chats of everybody else's groups.
those couple of tamales. Boy, everybody in the chat being kind of quiet.
There we go. I was watching that.
If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the chat. And we'll be glad to answer them. We'll take every comment, any questions seriously. I think
I just don't like how the back on this is gumming up on me. Let's slow my speed down some more on this saw. John Briley, what made me use vinyl flooring for this project? Well, like I said, Carrie had some extra when we did we had our flood downstairs last year. We get the floor redone. We used this vinyl flooring with this wood green on it. And she wants got some extra stuff left over. And she wants me to do a family tree for her genealogy ancestry area that she's doing downstairs in the basement. And she wanted me to use this because it has a wood green right into it. And I figured I would just do this for her anniversary present. It's a small offcut anyway. So I figured I'd try it and see how it worked out to cut with.
Billy Doug says popcorn. Then Billy says, yeah, the chat sure got quiet. Steve Neelan said, it seems like everybody is working instead of chatting.
No, I slow the speed down doesn't make a difference.
Oh. Well, this must be.
What's that?
My chat must be running slow. Steve said, I'd jump on, John, but I got too many things going on at the moment to focus.
All right, Steve, no problem.
The PPP will help to working with very
Doug says, well, let's go. LOL. We can run everybody out of John's also.
Thank you.
Billy says, yeah. Called 2 lives, Steve.
Yeah, I slowed the speed down. Still gets huge fuzzies on the back, and it's still melting together. But
Must have a lot of glue on that.
Now, because of the texture on this, I just glued it. I glued the pattern right onto it. So just use some methyl hydrate. Take the pattern off.
Yeah, Doug says he's in July. And then, but Nick is still sanding. Steve says 2.5, Billy. And then Billy's asking, John, did you slow it down to its slowest?
No, I slowed it down to it's probably at about 50 right now. Like I said, I still got all these fuzzies in the back. And they do just peel off. That's going to be a lot of, oh, I can use my Dremel too. Blue cleans off it pretty good though. So that's pretty cool. Just a learning curve. So let's go down a little slower. Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts.
Man, I walk faster than that thing's coming.
I know, that's too slow. Can't do it.
Yep, it definitely got quiet.
Okay, so let's find the lines on here and find out what the problem with it now. So I'll just make something a little bit bigger. I don't want to break that up though. So let's see what I can do with my see, we can just try and sit in the back of this thing.
Doug, you want to know, what do you want from us, Herbie? We need some laughter. We need some bubble gum. Right now, I need some Rolaids.
Okay, sander won't work. That just gums it all up. Well, this is just, also say trying to figure out what to do to try different materials.
What happened to this computer?
So now I gotta figure out, I gotta plan my cuts so I'm not cutting into them. I gotta go one way all the way around now. So halfway and then come back the other way. Not too fun. What's a psychotic nerve? Billy, where is a psychotic nerve located?
Think him inside it.
No, it says psychotic. That's that one nerve that everybody's getting on. Psychotic nerve.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, not a problem, Herb. That's what I call them. Sciatic nerve. Psycho. That's funny.
That's too funny, Steve.
Women's History Month means everything to me. I think it's so important to celebrate the women who do it for us and to also celebrate the women who are doing it for them. I think that it's important to remember that it hasn't been a super long time for the women have had things like the right to vote. We've come a long way, but there's so much work that still needs to happen. So keep your head up, vote for confidence. You've earned it.
Now let's try me to do this again.
Yeah, I can feel it gumming up on the backside. I don't know how I'm going to clean these out. Let's try it. that's not gonna work. See, most of it off my both line stuff, but gotta figure out something I'm gonna use to get all this gummed up stuff out now. Maybe right in the front of my pattern. Yeah, because I got these little rubber bits on here. It's more rubber than anything else, but I don't know. No, let's keep going. Figure this out. See if it's gonna work for me. If not, we'll figure something else out for it. Not a big deal. A deburring tool. I do have. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can find my it's a fix. So I got these. I could probably try a couple of these. I don't want to melt it too much though, right? That might be too rough. This might be nice, maybe. I could try these. I could try one of the honing cones. But I know the felt ones won't work at all though. I'll try one of these. But then I got to do it off. I got to do it off air because my air compressor will be way too loud. But I wonder if these will fit in my Dremel. Because I know I don't have any smaller ones of these for my Dremel yet. See, then I can try it sanding one on my Dremel as well.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I gotta find my wrench for my Dremel to change it out now. I'll deal with that after then, when I can try and find everything I need.
Mark Lindsay's in here saying hello to everybody.
Hey, Mark, happy birthday, buddy. Do I have a cold? No, I don't think I have a cold. Maybe it's just my sexy voice. It's got to be it. It's got to be my sexy voice going through there.
You say so. I know nothing.
No?
One thing I know for sure that I'm fixing to have to desert you. I gotta lay back down.
Oh. Doug, is that that looks like a carving tool for vinyl almost? The problem is the backs of these are so fine that they're going to be hard to peel off. All right, Herb. Well, thanks for stopping by. help me out for a bit.
Yeah, I
Appreciate it.
wish I could stay longer, but I overdid it.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Try and see if you can get something to keep down inside you.
Yeah. All right, y'all
All right.
take care.
Yeah. Take care. Stay happy. See you later.
Bye.
It's a deburring tool, but Doug, is that for metal? These are only 1/16 inch thick branches that are on here right now. Like worst case scenario, I can just do that at a regular wood anyway. So I just wanted to try and do something fancy for Carrie. Like I said, I gotta pick and choose on my cuts now. So I gotta work one direction only. It's the same as when I was doing my aluminium butterflies. I gotta start one edge and work my way inwards, rather than starting in the center and working my way out. That's all matters. Use for metal and plastic. Yes, he's just gumming up on the back side here, so I'm just gonna make sure I clean these off as I'm going along. But my razor blade, let me grab one here. That's double edged. I don't like that one. So originally it seems to work. It just I just don't want to cut too much out of it though. Yeah, it'll turn out. It'll work. It'll work, and I'll just get it done. So the tree is supposed to be rustic looking anyway, all gangly and stuff. Hey Mervin, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Mark, it's it's vinyl flooring. Vinyl flooring. We had some extra left over when we redid our basement. It's basically there's a glue pad that goes down, and you can actually repeel it and re-stick it back down if they twist up and move up on you. But it's a 1/4 inch thick, and it's like it's vinyl, but it's more rubber than vinyl, I'm thinking. It's just gumming up, and like if I go too slow, I feel like it's too slow. And if I go too fast, then it basically melts itself together like vinyl record does. Like if I go too fast, it melts itself back together. If it goes too slow, then it basically wants to jump around a bit. So it's going to find the right speed for it. There's a good speed. Yeah, it's actually I can tell you the name of it right now. Let me look it up. I gotta find what's the name of the place? New Falls. Website. I'll tell you exactly what it is made out of. Luxury vinyl. It basically just shows you all the things on it. It's luxury vinyl, as far as I know, is all it is listed as. I know it's not laminate. What is luxury vinyl flooring made of? LVP flooring. It's made of vinyl, especially made polyvinyl chloride resin, PVC, melted down and combined with a series of other elements such as stabilizers and fungicides to make it durable and resilient. Yeah, so it's LVP. Luxury vinyl flooring. So it's made of PVC, but it's like I said, so it's PVC. But like I said, when I cut it, it's rubbery on the backside almost. So it's like I said, it's not really gumming up, but it does gum up the backside. But I am doing like really small, thin 1/16 cuts out of it, though, right? As you can see here. But you know, it's all a learning curve anyway, so we'll figure this out as we go along. Not a big deal. But it was something new. I figured I would try and see how it works. But I think if I was to do another one, something like similar to this, I'd do it on a bigger piece. I'd probably put 2 pieces side by side, Just do, yeah, I can do that. Just do half at a time, bigger pattern. That would work better. Why can't you? You can laser PVC, can't you? It'd be the same as um, laser engraving. Can you not laser PVC? Turns to an acid and burns. Oh, really? I didn't know that. But you can laser everything else. I've seen people laser cardboard and wood, ceramic, leather, paper. So why couldn't you do PVC? Well, maybe just because of wood it's made out of, I guess. But like I said, it's just something I would try to see what we can do with it. It's working out all right. It's just, it's got a lot of cleanup on the backside. That's all. Smoke turns into HCl. Well, wouldn't you just need a good exhaust system with that? Because I know when we do it, the laser we use at work, we have it vented right to the outside. Anyway, so I'm not sure because I know it stinks. Doesn't matter what you're lasering, even if it's just wood, that it stinks to high heaven. And I know we basically just use small passes on it, or in depth wise, just use shallow passes. It takes longer to do, but you don't get those overburn marks on it either. See, you learned lots on John's show. Hydrochloric acid. I gotta find these holes. These holes are so hard to see in the back of this. Home lasers are usually sealed well enough and the acid will rust out the parts inside. Nice to know. Laser companies like Glowforce say straight up that the warranty is void if you cut vinyl with it. It'll screw up the laser overnight. Nice. What about cutting on a CNC? Yeah, just don't burn it. But like I said, just something I'm trying just to see what I can do with it. Like it cuts. It's it cuts. It just comes up the backside. That's all. It's not. It's still not a big deal because it still gives you that rustic look in it anyway. No. Sure. Because I'm always one to try and figure out. That's what I'm thinking about experimenting with. I know you cut PVC with a CNC router. Just never tried it yet. Because I'm always wanting to try and cut new things on my saw. This is just one of those things I figured I would try and cut. Because if I can cut vinyl record, why can't I cut vinyl flooring? And now I know why. It's doable. It's just, it's like chewing bubble gum. It's not. It's not going out the blade. The blade is still clean. It's just sticking to itself on the backside. But like I said, it comes right off though. Grab a bigger piece here. Like so, it's just not. It could be my blade. My blade might not be sharp enough because it's an old blade. It's the same blade I was using to cut the aluminum with. That it might just be too soft material too, because like it's still like even this small piece is only 2 by inch and a half, and it's still pretty bendy, right? And that's not even using a lot of force. And the more I work it, the softer it gets. So I think it's just the material itself is just too soft to cut, get a solid cut through. But it's working for me. It's just coming up on the back side, but the blade is still clean though. I could change the blade out and see if that makes a difference. Just let me make. You know what? Yeah, let's trade the blade out and we'll see what makes a difference. And we'll see if that is gonna be. Yeah, Jim, you're funny. No. Okay, so no, it's the squeak. The squeak is the back arm of my saw, right? I got to get some. I'll get some lube from work for that. I'm not gonna put some WD-40 on it. I'll try a new blade in here first, see if that makes a difference. Need to use an upcut spiral. All right, thanks, Mark, for hanging out with us for a bit there. Yeah, get back to work. Get back to work. You still working in your shop? All right, let's try a new blade, see if this makes a difference at all. What would be a good pattern to cut out of engineered flooring? I'm not sure. Whatever you want to attempt to do. Like I said, I think this pattern might be too detailed, too small to do. But if this doesn't work, I can always do it out of regular wood. It's not a big deal. Feels like it's cutting better with a new blade. Oh, so we can pull it out though. I get a lot more dust off of it. Oh yeah, there we go. New blade. New blade makes a huge difference, so it's not coming up as bad. Alright, so I should start with a new blade to begin with. Ha! New blade, new materials, we should have done to begin with. So after you finish cutting aluminium, and you want to go cut something else, like vinyl flooring, change your blade. Change your blade, the aluminum will cut it out. Cut it down too much. It'll dull your blade up. Oh yeah, perfect. I got no back fuzzies on that at all. All right, there you go. New blade. New blade will work better for you. So I knew we'd find a solution to the problem. Exactly, Billy. If you guys find it kind of boring out there in the chat and you want to jump in, just let me know. I'll send you guys a link. Herb was on for a bit, but he had to go. That's fine. So it's just me and my lonesome. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Ah, see, I should have done it to begin with. But you never know. Because I'm not one to, like, I'm not cheap with my blades. But my blades last forever. So that's why I wasn't really worried about it. You know, your internet issues worked out there, Larry?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, it's the real Billy Burt. Look at that.
Come on, you want to be on
What's going on?
Not much. What are you up to?
Just hurting.
Because of your psychotic nerve?
Yeah.
Why you keep jumping, Bear?
Yeah.
Every time I move my hand.
I don't know how long I'll be able to hang, but I do the best I can.
Howdy.
Step behind me.
Hey, Doug.
How
Hey,
are you
Doug.
guys
Good.
You're gonna try to come through here? I am. I'm gonna come
I like every time you raise the arm on that thing, I was like, why is one of my smoke detectors going off? I went through my house trying to find my smoke detector that was bad. And then I finally seen you raise it and hear it, you know?
Oh, Mervin, I like that picture you just sent me. Was that done on it was always done on a router, right? It looks awesome. I like that. And,
Hello, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Look at that. See, look, I got panel members and Donna starts showing up and everybody else is all active in the chat now. See that? What the hell?
Look at that. I didn't move. That's what happened when you made me mad. You remember. She jumps every time I move my hand.
Let's see how good Larry's internet's gonna be on him for him too.
Yeah.
But Doug, what have you been up to?
Yes, sir.
Besides eating too much popcorn.
I actually didn't done a whole lot of anything.
You can share with Bear.
We were setting up for the garden to be, well, we already planted the stuff that we can plant.
Yeah.
That's stuff that doesn't need to be directly sown. How's that? So we can pre-start it so we get a jump on that for the season.
Well, don't you always restart your garden stuff anyway inside?
Well, I'm starting some of it inside, yes.
There, now. Yeah, Mama don't have a.
Donna said she's been here for a bit. She's just been busy on her own project.
Yeah, that noise.
Ah, yeah, that's the back of myself. I can try and, like I said, I got some lithium grease at the shop. I'll put in.
Some of the spray type.
There.
Now the kitchen gets. It's like all the air goes there.
Who else is in there? Herbie,
Not
Donna, Stevie.
We might have to give her
I'm not
some
sure who
nerve
Poppy
pills.
is.
When
Hi, Poppy.
Curtis is moving and she jumped.
Larry. Hi, Larry.
How
what's that? Poppy? Poppy's Mervin. So do you got all your internet issues worked out at home now yet?
I don't know about my computer. I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah.
That's the only way I got a camera is if I use my phone right now.
Well, I know the last time we were actually talking, you were still last time you were on video, basically, you were still in the hospital. You were in the hospital. And I know you had to do, you had to drive and get some tests and stuff done. But a month or
Yeah,
so
I had to go have a stent put in last year, November the 6th. Done had triple bypass surgery 2 years ago. Now they had to put a stent in. Wednesday, I was outside for about 4 hours helping somebody and overdid it. So I paid for it the last 2 days, but I'm feeling better today.
Well, that's good to hear.
I guess I just try to do like I used to do and can't do it.
We're not all young anymore.
Somebody needs to tell my brain that.
Yeah, I know.
That's my problem. My brain thinks I'm still young, but my body tells me, says nope.
Yep.
Billy,
Yes, sir.
Did you do a YouTube live? Did you do YouTube live the other day?
Not to my recollection. I did a premiere, yeah.
Yeah, premiere.
Yeah.
You know, Shay was saying that she saw a video that you did, and it was kind of cool because the video was playing, but you were live in the chat. I'm like, well, that sounds like a YouTube live, like a premiere.
Yeah, it was a premiere. Yeah, I explained to her how I did it. Well, hello, speak of the devil. Hello, Shaylee.
Hi, Shay.
See, we're talking about her.
Am I behind?
Talking about her, she shows up.
Yep, you start talking about her, and here she are.
She makes her ears ring.
I think too the reason I was having problems with the internet, it was always cloudy here when I tried to get on the last time.
Yeah.
I try to use it for an excuse to bail out all the time. Oh, I'm losing my internet. Oh. Sorry, Tina.
Me, it's a legitimate reason.
Well, it is for me too. I'm out in the country. Everybody asks why I don't do lives because I'm in the country and then I'm inside of a steel building. So once I get in that building, I really have no signal. You know?
My closest neighbor's about 2 football fields from me.
Roughly.
Shaylee says she's just scrolling.
Yeah, but those are American football fields. They're not that long.
110 yards.
Yeah,
Well,
it's so short in the cane.
that looks right. All right. Ready to go for next week. Now, Steve's alarm would only tell me to take my pills.
I think I know why they.
He's probably laughing right now.
Well, you know, Doug, you think with all that pop money you're bringing in, that you know,
I'm not that I'm not bringing in. That's, you know.
Haven't the prices gone up yet?
They have gone up, but they don't want to pay for it. So it's supply and demand. So right now I'm waiting for the demand to be there.
The market to dry.
Yeah, we get too many people that are so far behind in their power bills that they're taking nothing for it just so they can pay their bills. And I'm not in that position, so I'll sit on it, wait for them to run out. You know. It's a game. They flood the market in the fall with outdoor stuff that comes down, and then you got stuff coming in from California, Colorado, Texas. That floods the markets. That runs the prices down.
Texas, it ain't legal to grow here.
Yeah, it comes from Texas. It comes from Colorado. It comes from California. So We didn't say it was legal to grow there. I just said it comes from there.
Well, it's not legal to grow here either, but Mississippi
Yep.
State University has a whole field of it in a greenhouse.
Yep. It is what it is. Like right now, it's picking up a little bit because the dispensary prices are through the roof. Uh-oh, John's buffering. Oh, now he's back. It must be my internet.
No, because he buffered on me too.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, people are coming and complaining about the dispensary prices, which are like in the quantities if I sell the smaller quantities, they're double what I'm selling it for. So
They did make it legal here for CBD oil or medical use.
I've got one of those too. It's like it isn't hardly anything in the THC. It's like 2.3 or it's just over what they want to say is legal on the THC side, but I'm 22% CBD, I think, on one plant I have.
Just in case didn't nobody know this, I had an uncle, he worked in the oil field, and he said he couldn't take a leave or Advil because those two would show up marijuana in your system.
Huh.
What?
I didn't know that.
I don't know that I believe it.
I don't know. I'm not a user, so I don't know. This stuff makes me sick. I can grow it, but I don't use it.
And if you eat like the poppy seed muffins, you could test positive for heroin.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
No,
because
it is not.
Yeah,
it was on the news.
No, the poppy seeds they use for the bagels and the muffins is a different poppy than used for heroin. It's not even in the same class. Like, yes, it's a poppy seed, but it's not. It doesn't contain the same chemicals in it for what it's used for.
Well, undoubtedly, we got two different versions.
Yeah, you can't believe Fox News all the time.
Hey, come on, pot's a gateway drug too. I ain't never seen an angry pothead, so I don't know. You know.
But do you know that if you take this Tylenol with codeine or the extra strength Aleve or anything that has codeine or caffeine in it, the caffeine with codeine in it, that you will test positive on drug tests for it. Especially the amount that I take too.
We actually did pretty good here, Shay, until the state decided they wanted to take the business over. And then they kind of screwed it all up for us. So the state closed everything down, ruined, because they sold me a license saying I could grow it, so they couldn't come in, tell me you can't do it no more. So what they did is they made it legal for everybody. So now we have recreational marijuana, and everybody's allowed to have 12 plants.
John's buffering again.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Well, at least you guys aren't.
Steve C said they're in the process of making it legal there right now, but don't worry, they'll screw it up. But yeah, well, it is New York, Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me one thing that any government hasn't screwed up.
Well, they just seen how much money that it was bringing in. They decided they want all that money, so they closed everything down that was legally running. Said it was illegally running. They didn't have licenses to do so. Then they opened up their own stuff. They closed down all the big grows, and they opened up all their own stuff. So how do you beat the people making the rules? I live in Michigan, Shay.
I had a friend of mine
Seems like
used
I said,
to live
they're-
up in Michigan.
He's in Michigan.
Right about there.
Well, he was around Lansing.
Yeah, I'm south of Lansing, about 30 miles.
Oh, okay.
They're opening up four more new pot shops. So that's good. I think it'll bring the total to like 20 pot shops in the city of Grand Prairie, and we only
hell,
got
there was
60,000 people here, so it's not even
There's
that
like
huge of a city
120 of
to have
them in
that,
Lansing alone.
to have that many pot shops. And Cannabis for Less is actually the only private cannabis dispensary now that they're allowed to sell their own product out of without having it go through government product, which I don't understand. But
I hear that. Whose phone is that?
not mine.
Somebody's Facebook calling somebody.
Ain't mine.
It's not mine that I know of.
Someone's getting the Facebook call.
Yeah, where am I? I wonder if that's my wife. It might be my wife in the back room I'm hearing. It's very faint, so it might be hers down the hallway.
No, it was in here. Come here.
Oh,
Come here.
just be glad. I'll be glad when that husky's out of heat, because the two males we got are driving us nuts. What are you doing? That dog looks on.
We had a Boston Terrier
Really
that mixed with a pit bull one time.
She looks what, Doug?
Really comfy. So Poppy's going to get up. Says, "Have a great day there, John."
Later, Mervin.
Thanks, Mervin. Thanks for hanging out with us.
We had a Boston Terrier mixed with a female pit bull one time, and you talking about some good watchdogs.
But we have.
She's-
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say she's been really jumpy lately.
Well, you don't have the big watchdog around anymore, you know.
All you gotta do is move your hand, and she just loses her
Did you know that?
stuff.
Yeah, ours are a bit crazy now. Henry ain't around here either, you know.
Why you got the nerves, huh? Why you got the nerves?
Wow. It's her birthday. It's her birthday in November.
I don't remember. No, she's only
She's 10.
10.
It's gonna be 11 sometime.
I wonder my dog is.
Amy's birthday was in April.
I do hate what they did to her ears.
Clean the glasses. I can see you guys.
I've always heard of the Tree of Life, but I guess I'm just now getting to where I don't really understand what it is.
The Tree of Life.
Yeah.
Basically, it's well, there's a couple interpretations to it. It's where all life grows from the one tree, or you can look at it like it's more for family tree, basically.
Oh, okay.
And that your all the roots without the proper roots, your family does not exist. Basically, there's a lot of different interpretations to it, though.
Steve said, "That's an ugly cat you got there, Billy."
With strong roots come a strong family. Blah blah blah, and stuff like that.
Okay.
It ain't a cat, Steve. I'm allergic to cats.
Okay. So, Billy, how's your breathing and stuff now? You're good to go, or what?
Yeah. Yeah, we be jamming, man.
No more oxygen around there.
No, I haven't.
Had to hear
I
it,
haven't been on
Billy.
oxygen in over a week.
But are you still feeling? You're still feeling like
The effects,
not as
yes.
energetic as you were.
Yeah. I don't have as much energy, and I run out of juice faster still. So I do a few hours, and then I have to rest, and I'll do a few hours, and I have to rest. But I'm good.
Glad to hear it, Billy.
Thank you.
Where Adam and Eve picked the apple with all the knowledge.
Would you calm down?
What's that? Adam, Eve did what?
Donna says where Adam and Eve picked the apple with all the knowledge of the tree of life, I guess. I'm assuming that's what
Eve
she's talking
picked
about.
it.
Eve picked it?
Eve picked it. Adam didn't do nothing. He knew to stay away, but no. No, Eve just had to go in there. Oh, big bad scary snake. You know, the first woman wasn't afraid of a snake. Let alone a talking.
But you never hear anybody mention Adam's first wife, Lilith.
Lilith.
Uh-oh.
Larry, who's Lilith?
She was Adam's first wife. She was created equal to Adam. And make a long story short, she got mad at God, spoke his name backwards, and she was basically condemned 100 children of 100 of her children to die a day. And it's hard to explain. You'd have to look it up. There's a lot to it.
Yeah, but if she was his first wife, how'd they get married? Because there was nobody to marry them around.
There was God.
Yeah, but you get married in the eyes of God, not from God.
I can see John being a great argument for certain people, Billy.
And then also, I believe that so Adam and Eve only had 3 children.
There's lots of things that aren't in the Bible that used to be in the Bible, isn't there?
Yep.
They felt you didn't need to know those things, so they took them out.
Thanks to the Vatican. And we don't have a complete Bible either.
They took Ezekiel out, didn't they?
No, mine's still in there. I have a what is it? 1599 English version, and there's only 2 other books in it that the Catholics removed. And it was before Matthew and Mark and Luke and John.
Didn't they take Enoch out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Enoch's got some scary stuff in it.
On here also.
But then again, they also took out the Books of Mormon. They took out the Torah and everything else, right?
Hey, Mike, Midnight Joker's in the house.
Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Joker.
Uh-oh.
How much?
We lost Larry.
Well,
530? That's 8. 800?
Hit the wrong button.
Hey, Mike, how's
We
it
found
going?
Larry.
Oh,
That would help if we knew what you're talking about.
well, I thought you were talking about this.
I did too. I thought, what the hell?
I thought he was looking,
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was looking this price up. I didn't even know what switches cost him.
Don't look at us like we're stupid. You didn't need to make it.
Yeah, party at your house, Billy?
It's stupid.
mhm.
Sounds like a party.
Yes, you.
I mean, it's better than my house. I got a snoring wife and a whiny little Pomeranian in the back room because he can't get a hold of the female husky. I'm the only one awake, I think. I don't see nobody else. Maybe they're outside. I don't know. Bye, Larry. Hi, Larry. The original Bible revisionist was Augustine. I don't really know that much about it other than what they talk about on TV. And it has more to do with the ancient aliens that I watched than anything. That's the only reason I know anything about the Bible is because of what they talk about, you know.
The aliens. Was aliens in the Bible?
Ancient aliens. Well, they cover all the stuff in the Bible because it tells a lot, and a lot was removed. And they give you theories based on this, and then they'll give you another theory based on this, on the same thing, and that's all they are, is theories. You know,
Then
there's
why
no-
would
Well-
the Catholic Church want to take stuff out of the Bible that we don't want them to? They don't
they
want
talk
us-
about that, but it's more like the descriptions of Ezekiel's wheel as being a spaceship. You know, and God had a war in the sky. You know, every culture has the same story basically. The gods had a war in the sky. You know, so they interpret it as, you know, how they seen it at that time, and they have words for it, as we call them aliens now, a spacecraft. You know.
Well, yeah, me too, Steve. I watch it every Friday.
He's on.
Oh yeah.
And if they've got an all day marathon, that's what my TV stays on.
I haven't tried watching it yet.
Well, I mean, they don't try to say this is it. They just say this is a
Yeah.
possibility, and this is a possibility, or maybe this is what they meant, or that's what they meant.
I catch parts here and there where they show it, like on some of the Egyptian walls of the pyramids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying I buy everything they're spewing. I'm just saying I like watching it.
Well, I mean, even
Yeah.
even with the Egyptians, they still consider Akhenaten. They say Akhenaten and his wife were aliens, basically based on how they were depicted when they drew them. They all had elongated heads, and Akhenaten
I like-
was brother to Moses. You know,
I like watching the history of some of the technologies that they've showed, and from what I've seen, the Egyptians had the first battery and the first light bulb.
yeah. Well, that's what they're talking about. Where did they get that technology? They're saying aliens. you
Yeah.
know.
And then the Romans basically
Yeah.
had the first hydraulics.
Yep.
Uh,
Well, they're saying that's what the pyramids were, because there's pyramids all over the planet, and they're all in line.
Yeah.
how did cultures that had no idea how to get in touch with anybody else build the exact same things all over
Yeah,
the planet?
right.
And they're hydraulic compression. They're saying they were power plants.
The hieroglyphs of an airplane, right? 'Cause they didn't
Yeah,
have airplanes.
the NASDAQ lines. How do you explain that? Where the only way you can see it is from the sky, you know?
And if you look, most of pyramids almost exactly the same, even in the Mayans.
Uh-huh.
Well, then you got the tunnels that run between them on these tectonic lines, these tectonic plates, and then you got the Stargate modules between them.
I watched that sci-fi movie one day where these reporters had went to the pyramids in the Mayan area, and the poppy plants was eating people.
No, I mean, they have all kinds of theories, and you know, some.
Well,
some
there's. I was going to say, John, there's one really intriguing. Well, there's a number of intriguing factors, but there's one intriguing thing that was recently discovered under one of the big pyramids in.
I'll be right
I can't
back.
remember if it was Maya in Inca or Aztec. Anyway, one of the big pyramids down there. Inside was a chamber that had a very significant amount of liquid mercury in it. And we, back then, at the time period that was made, we didn't have the ability. Well, they obviously did, but until 100 years ago or so, or 150, we didn't have, maybe 200. We didn't have the ability to make liquid mercury.
There's one in China the same way, full of mercury.
So that's
like
that's kind of cool.
That's like the lost technology, right? Like they
Mhm.
talk about lost technology and lost tools. The thing is that like when you go from like the Bronze Age to the Iron Age, you know, and Dark Ages and blah blah blah, everything else, like all the different stages of evolution of technology to humans. Like what
Right.
about the tools used to make the pyramids, the Mayan temples, the Chinese temples, where you can't even put a piece of paper between the rocks that were hauled from like hundreds of kilometers away.
Right.
What?
Like
Giants.
where are the tools that they used to make all these, right?
Where is
Exactly.
anything? They're not finding any evidence of anything.
Right.
Other than drawings on walls.
No. Now, they have found a metal hammer here in Texas that dates to something like 50,000 BC.
Well, King Tut had his parents was Akhenaten, so those are the ones that claim England, but he had a steel knife
No.
on him.
Okay.
And that steel in that period of time was not known of.
Oh, no. It's also not just regular iron.
No,
came
it
from a
wasn't rusty at all.
No, it came from a meteorite. It's meteoric iron.
Yes, what Don is talking about, I know about that in China. The one pyramid's full of mercury in China also.
I cannot remember which state it was in, but they had dug up a giant in this guy's field, and it had 2 Native American maidens in it, and he was Caucasian.
Yeah.
And then after the government went in and checked everything out, they covered it back up and told them nobody else was to dig that up.
Okay. I got it. Got it.
The giant was like 9 foot tall.
Like Virginia or something like that was in one of the mounds, and then the Smithsonian come in and took it.
Something I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Well,
And I've also seen where they say now that China found the United States before anybody else because they found it on the West Coast instead of the East Coast. And
Well, yeah, because they found those those Chinese boats that date back to the Ming dynasties.
Yeah, and the walls. There was block walls. Not block, but stone walls in California or something like that. But then they said that the Knights Templar were here way before that.
You funny guy, Steve.
Or maybe it was the Vikings. It was the Vikings. There you go. No, the giants were supposed to be real. That was the whole reason for the flood with Moses. Because
Yep.
there was angry
And
that
that's where Cain went to live
you
after
meant
he killed
Noah, I
Abel
think.
was the land of the
Oh, you're right,
giants.
Noah. You're right, Noah. But there was to kill off all the giants because the angels come down and bred with the earthling humans, females, and made giants. Supposedly. And you're right. I did mean Noah. I still had Moses stuck in my head.
Well, everyone, y'all have a safe and blessed weekend, and I'll try to talk to y'all later because it seems like everything's cutting in and out.
All right, Larry.
You have a nice evening, Larry.
Y'all too.
Take it easy, Larry.
Did we lose Herbie? Is Herbie still in there?
I heard this in the chat. I don't know if he's still there or not.
I haven't seen him say anything in the chat for a while,
Me
though.
neither.
Those tamales are getting to him, I think.
I'm a giant, Donna? Awesome. You midgets.
The suspension. The suspension is going to have about 10 inches of travel all the way up and all the way down with the big airbags that we have. So we got to figure out the pivot points where they're going to be on the rear end.
Well, yeah, I'd be a giant too, wouldn't I?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Steve is talking about here. He knows somebody that impregnate one of them a few years ago. Oh, there he is. All right, Herbie's still here.
We did. Thank you very much.
I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
No, her. We're just wondering what was going on. We're still around.
And the brown rescue box is a rescue for brown. So one piece of paper.
Yeah, roughly. I think average size is 5'6" here.
And also a rescue for
Between 5'2" and 5'6".
banana peel. It is on a little cardboard piece that came off the box.
See, I know people are a lot taller now than they used to be too, though.
The brownie rescue is brown.
As you can tell by all the hobbit houses in England.
Yeah.
I think in the other box is the
Well,
pudding recipe.
they were a lot skinnier back in the 20s because, like, you got to really like each other to sit inside my Model A. I mean, like, if you put me and Billy inside that thing, we fill up the whole front of it.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Okay, will do. Like,
That's why you had all those rumble seats in the back too, though.
I don't have a coupe. I got a sedan. I mean, safety was out the window. Like, there's a bomb in front of me, you know, there's a gas tank right there in my face, and they smoked like profusely back then. You know?
Yeah, you're right, Mike.
You're the real Billy Burt. I need more popcorn.
Did you empty that bag?
One more half of it.
You guys at the bottom yet?
Yep.
That was just for Tina. Tina's a popcorn junkie too.
They didn't
Probably
say.
Oh yeah, she is. She said she was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know.
What am I gonna make this week?
Yeah, I'm running the same gauntlet.
I got a
Make a bowl.
shop full of stuff, but have no idea what I want to make. I make the same thing
bowl.
all the time. A bowl.
Do a platter. Make a lidded bowl.
I was out a
Sorry.
couple weeks ago.
Make a wand. Do a wand.
Oh, wow. I haven't done that.
Wand.
I could do a wand.
Make a pencil.
Make a pencil.
All I did was exhale, and she freaked out.
Make an awl.
All right, I'm gonna go take a pain pill. I'll be right back.
Thermostat handles for your tools.
I did not, Mike. I don't know where the resin went. I think maybe we had a pocket of air in that entire crack down through the center of that, and then when I compressed it, it allowed it to go in there, and I lost the mass of it because air takes up room. But I didn't think I mixed that much air into it. Nick is still sanding. Come on, Nick.
Did you get a big pressure pot?
In my pressure pot, I put it in the pressure pot, and then I lost 500 grams of resin somewhere.
Really?
Well, you know, air takes up space, and if I had a pocket in that, because there was a crack that was like 3/4 of the way through a 5-inch piece of wood, so that could have had an air pocket in there, and when I compressed it, it allowed the resin to go down into it. It did seem like a lot. I thought that piece of wood floated, and then you seen when it came out of that bucket, it didn't float at all. I don't know where it went.
Maybe it evaporated.
No, I wouldn't do that. I used way more resin in that project than I wanted to.
Yeah, it's all for you.
Well, normally I pour each one of those cups. I pour at 500 grams of resin plus a 225 of hardener. So 1,400 grams, 1,500 grams, and then I added another 725 grams to it for the second pour. 2,100 grams of resin is a lot. It turned out pretty good, except for the bottom bubbled up because I didn't pressurize it. I used a faster setting resin and it overheated and boiled. I haven't sold it yet. My wife put it in the shop. Well, my wife put it in the shop already, and I'm like, I didn't really want to put it in there until I fixed it. And I figured, well, I'll leave it there for the weekend. If it doesn't sell, I'll take it out and then fix it and put it back in.
Have you ever had a flaw that turned out really cool and then tried to duplicate it?
Yeah.
Like, for example, let's say you used some softwood and you mix your resin in, and it mixed with the sap. You put it in your pressure pot, right? And it gave you a cool design or a cool crack or whatever in it because of the sap that was still in it, though. You know what I mean? And it gave you something like a cool design or a cool pattern, and yet you tried to duplicate a fail that you weren't expecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the problem with that duplicating anything, a happy mistake, is you can't duplicate them. The resin projects are all one-off. They're all different no matter what you do to them. I can try to duplicate them, but none of them will be the same as the last. Similar, maybe, but not the same. I feel like I'm all by myself here.
Yeah.
Stuffing my face with popcorn, talking to Mike. Well, Mike was the last person I talked to. I was watching Nick. He's still standing over there. Yep.
No, Nick standing still?
On the inside of the bowl, finally, but he's Yorkshire gritting or buffing it or something now. I know, go figure. Nick Sandin, no. Oh, hit the thumbs up. I gotta go over there and hit the thumbs up. I think I did already. Oh yeah, I did. Somebody Debbie downed you. Oh, that's Nick. Ha!
What?
Somebody Debbie downed Nick. Oh, I already hit the thumbs up for you. I was looking at the thumbs. I clicked on Nick's screen instead of yours for YouTube. Nick had a thumbs down. I don't know why they worry about those. That's still an interaction with YouTube, and that's all the algorithm reads it as. I got some wooden flowers. I did something a while back, and I needed to stabilize the wooden flowers because they're balsa wood and they don't absorb the resin. So they were too soft to really turn. But when I was done doing it, it looked like that painting Starry Night, the way that the swirls and the wooden flowers are. So I think I'm going to do something with those. Let's see if I can recreate that mistake. You know what I mean? And then I got some bones and dead flowers and stuff some lady sent me. Did my cam break?
Did people send you a lot of stuff?
Yeah, I get a lot of stuff. It's hard to keep up with everything I have. Then you get people getting mad because you didn't use the stuff that they sent you. And like I got a whole line of it, you know. Like I just used the pecan shells. I've had those for 1.5 to 2 years. To figure out what to do with them, you know.
It's like another when I go on and watch the next study. So like, yeah, I got these sent a couple years ago. Didn't know what to do with them. Let's make a project.
I will figure something out.
Now, if it'll just kick in.
Because I threw it out there for my dog, but I don't know where she is.
I didn't hear your answer to Mike. Did you? Where did all that green resin go? Did you finally figure it out?
The only thing I can think is it's that crack that was down the center, and it was holding an air pocket. See, there's no popcorn on the floor now. My dog's in. Oh, she was outside. There it is. Can I talk to my dog?
Start to go with the back again. Can't be doll.
I want to talk to my dog. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Getting in trouble.
Maybe you need to cut that material with something like a number 1.
Not that puppies. Not those puppies.
I don't want to go too big though, because I got a lot of small spots, right?
What are you using?
01.
Oh, 01?
Yeah.
Is that your smallest blade?
You two stink.
So there might be too many teeth on it, but I don't want to go too big though.
Yeah, that was going to be my next suggestion.
Oh,
Okay, let's try going bigger, and we'll see what we end up with.
where's my puppies, Billy? Where's my puppies? Hi, baby.
Hey, Annie.
I can't get rid of
She's so
she'll
cute.
lay under my bed, half out, upside down, just stuck.
I know. Yeah, Mike, I used to use balsa wood all the time in building radio control airplanes. And CA makes it hard. Who dinged me?
I did.
You did.
Well, I did.
Oh my.
That's why I was like, whoa. You know?
Which one is it?
Who, what, huh? What the hell was that? Are you Wolf Wilson on that, Barb? Billy was Wolf Wilson at you. Cause pants on. What are you doing, Annie? Were you outside the whole time? Yeah. You look all happy. She's supposed to be white, but they don't stop digging.
But they won't stop digging?
Yeah, like you get her all clean and she comes in tomorrow and she's black.
Well, yeah, she's a dog.
Your puppy. Oh, back hurts.
Yeah.
I noticed what it contributes it is sitting in this chair all day like this. John's frozen. Is he frozen for you?
No. Yes.
Yes? Okay. Just checking. Uh-oh. Well, the timer's still running.
See my six pack?
Are you sure that's not a pony keg? And a couple pints? I got a pony keg and a couple pints now, so I Uh-oh. We lost the guy in charge. Oh, can you get back in? Hey, Billy.
What's happening?
Get me seasick bouncing around like that.
Don't worry, folks. Our host will be right back with us. He had a minor technical difficulty. At least I'm assuming he'll be right back with us.
Let me back in.
I can't let him back in. He's got to do it himself.
But somebody said he's trying to run all those streams at one time. Wonder why his internet crashes on him.
Running all what streams at one time?
He's running Twitch, Facebook, Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
StreamYard,
no joke.
YouTube. He's running them all at once. No wonder why he crashes on him.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, good point.
I think he said that at the beginning. He was running. I'm like, were you running all those?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
What do we do?
I don't know.
What can we talk about? We don't have a moderator here to spank us. It won't even reload Streamlard, he says.
Oh, damn. Then how's he going to end it? That's the funny thing.
You can't end it. How are you going to get back in?
I know.
Careful. There's the
Right
world
here.
watching. Okay.
As a 12 by 16 is $4,200.
It's wood. It's ridiculous.
You take all the time you need, John. We're just sitting here
Give him a minute.
trying to keep your public entertained.
What she's laughing at them. What can we do to get in trouble? We can't get a spanking.
No, remember, we have no rails. Well,
I can scare everybody and show
within
my
reason.
bikini that the cardiologist lady gave me.
Well, that's true. It would be
That'd scare everybody.
That's true.
Apparently, electrodes don't stick to fur, and they shave you, and then they think it's funny to give you a bikini. My wife laughing at me the other day. She's standing there looking at me going,
Yeah.
evil woman.
Yes. How dare her? So,
Safer than who?
safer than Charlie being left alone.
Who started singing?
Better put these on so I can. All by ourselves. I wanna be.
Oh,
Uh,
you missed the popcorn. I got your popcorn. Did you? Oh, you tried to get my finger, didn't you? Did you get my popcorn?
oh, that reminds me, Shay. I need to send you another picture to do for me.
Oh, are you gonna? You're gonna be the floor model for Pole Barn Pomskis. I can tell.
The floor model.
Well, for the sticker, we're gonna
Yeah.
do it. Be the. So we're gonna do
Oh.
the Pole Barn Pomskis, and
Yeah,
she's gonna be my sticker for it.
gotcha.
She's cute. Now that
Oh,
other one's
let's
pretty
see.
damn cute too. Oh, I swore, whoop, nobody can throw me out.
Yeah, see all those up there? Some of my turn-ins.
Turn-ins.
Yeah,
Who asked about that?
nobody. I'm just showing them since we're.
Y'all want to see something really weird? Just because that's how I roll?
Josh said, "Doug, share the popcorn with us."
I would try, but if I take the popcorn out, the dog will get it. 9 millimeters
Yeah.
are in there that are already been shot.
It doesn't travel very well virtually.
What is that, Billy?
That looks like that looks like a horse turd bowl.
That's a road apple bowl. Look, horse turds.
Yep.
Nuclear pudding.
The funny thing is, it almost looks like what they call that back in the day, uranium glass, or
Yeah.
is that what they called it? No.
No.
What the? It's a green glass,
Vaseline glass.
Vaseline glass, but it was slightly radioactive, I think, or something to that effect.
Well, I put the glow in
turned
the
it-
dark in it because I
You
was
can't
trying
see
to.
it. Can't see it because the lights aren't on. But I turned one that looks kind of like that last year.
No, I mean, pretty much it's just recycled lawn after it goes through the horse, and I picked all the dry ones that I could find, and
Right.
I just put mid-wax wood hardener in it and stabilized them and put them in plastic. It's not, they didn't stink or anything. They weren't wet.
Right.
The horse used everything in it.
Yeah. Steve said it happened before when Charlie was on the panel and he went on a cuss fest. Cuss
what?
fest. When John fell out, Charlie went on a cuss fest.
Because
Thank
he wasn't in here.
No, he just, I guess, cussed a lot. JJ says, Billy the bow you did look great. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Steve C said barium glass. Yeah, maybe. But it's green in color. So I don't know. Barium's usually white. Josh said, that's funny, Doug. Yeah, he did 2 of those. One of them he turned, and the other one he sent to Richard Bennett, the beard times 16. And he turned it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It cost me $75 to send that thing over the pond to him.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. That blackjack oak bowl that I did last year that I did the spin paint on, I just paid $20 to send it to Mississippi.
You'd have to ask John, Shay.
That sucker was heavy. Are you able to let me in?
We
I
can't
can
do anything.
scroll. We don't have the ability to let you in, Shay, or I would do it in a heartbeat. But we have no controls. All we can do is sit here like this.
Yeah. We got to wait for John to reboot by the looks of it.
Yeah, he said it won't load any pages. He's going to have to reboot. Hopefully it'll let him back in after he reboots. Well, it should. He sent the link to everybody. He should be able to just click on his own link and get in, I hope.
Only John killing people.
Yep, I figured as much. All right, reboot there, John. Yeah, I'm doing a whole lot of that, Josh.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Sexy for my
I'm just too sexy. Donna said, I got uranium green glass vase. That was my great grandmother's. Yep. She said, just trying to help out.
I'm feeling a third wheel here right now. Things we like, we can't bring out. So
heel, wheel. What? One of the two.
What we got? I got this little guy that somebody made for me. Oh, I can't see.
Yeah.
It. There we go.
Yeah. Cute little gnome.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's a gnome.
No, I don't know if he's a gnome or a Santa Claus.
The colors don't say Santa.
Yeah, but that's when she sent it with a Merry Christmas on the box.
Who carved it?
Claire.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
You know I was rubbing that in.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were, you turd.
Not Crafty Claire. It was Foxy Claire.
I know. I know all too well.
Well, I got this one.
That's a nice bowl.
It is. It looks like a football now. After it dried, it's oval.
I can't believe she turned a UFO shape.
Ah,
The way she feels about him.
you lucky she can't see us. Gnomes are just mini Santas. Was she sent it in a
Donna
box?
said elf.
Elf, maybe.
Yeah, no, elves have pointy ears.
She sent it in a box that said Happy Holidays or something like that on it. And
Yeah.
then with a bunch of chocolate.
Yeah, she still hasn't
I
sent me.
needed a bunch of chocolate. You know?
Yeah,
But I do got to say, their Cadbury chocolate's way better than ours.
well, I know this.
Yes, it is really good. I mean, because they were hell, them bars were like this. They were really big bars.
I know. I bought some in Mexico.
They were like the size of my pill thing here.
Yeah,
They were big.
I bought 3 of them in Mexico because ours pales in comparison. Seriously, it's just. Oh, but it's the same company. It's got to be the same chocolate. No, it doesn't. It's not. If you read the ingredients list between ours and theirs, it ain't the same.
Well, no, I think the difference is the first ingredient needs to be milk chocolate.
Right. And there's
that's theirs.
yes.
Milk chocolate's the first ingredient. Ours is like some lactose something blah 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 blah. You know,
If it ain't sugar,
Cadbury.
it's something else.
Cadbury. That was it. Cadbury. That was the chocolate. She says crap now, but what Claire sent me was way better than the stuff we got here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take your Cadbury crap, Donna, all day over the Cadbury stuff we have here.
I mean, we're glad we're all extra fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they're not the only one, Donna. Apparently, we're going downhill too.
Well, this particular live is at the moment going downhill quickly. So, what do you guys want to talk about out there in the chat anyway, huh?
All 3 of you.
Mike says he lives a couple of miles from Cadbury. There's only 3 of them.
We got Steve, Shay.
Used to smell amazing when you drove past. Now you can't smell it at all.
Donna.
Mine says 11.
Well, I'm not looking at YouTube.
Oh, I just went and looked at YouTube. Donna
YouTube
says she's
12 for me.
Yeah, she says she's more of a lint girl.
I'm not.
Lind. How do you even say that? Linda. Lind. Yeah.
The D is probably silent.
It's been a while since I've had a lifted truck. This thing, man, I like it.
No, you're on the right channel, Nick.
This
Is
is-
yours over? I think Nick's is over. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
man,
just-
presidential. President who? Not my president.
He
What's the first news
John-
conference?
John had technical difficulties, Nick. And he's having to reboot his pewter. Yeah, Donna said the T is silent, so it's Lind.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's okay.
Why did he put letters in there that are silent? It's like knife, you know.
And then she said, or is it?
Or is it like you got to say it like knife.
She said, I just say it. LOL.
She was wrong.
Steve Z says bubblegum flavored prophylactics.
He had to repute his computer. I wonder how long that takes.
I don't know.
He's probably trying to figure
Oh,
out how to
Donna says she was wrong.
Yeah.
So the D is silent. So it's lint. Hey,
Dyslexic.
Nick said, damn, I was coming over to
Yep.
play him up saying that he's not finished yet. Well, he's not finished yet. He's just
no.
he's just
He couldn't
temporarily
figure out why things wouldn't cut right because of the dull blade.
just temporarily incapacitated. Steve Nealon said, Doug, does that count for the O in your name?
I didn't name me or spell that, unfortunately, because I'd have been like Spike or Rex or something if I named me.
Yeah.
They named me after my dad, which really sucks, don't it, Billy? Oh, you're a senior, aren't you?
Well,
you named
yeah,
everybody after you.
I did. However, my dad's first name is Billy.
Oh, okay.
We just don't have the same middle name.
Yeah, well, my dad's the first Doug, and he skipped me as being Junior because he didn't want people calling me Junior.
That's why I didn't name my son Junior. I named him the second.
And then him and my wife ganged up on me, and Doogie is Doug the third.
Yes, and my grandson is Billy the third.
Yeah,
I understand.
And
yeah,
I told him,
my wife wanted to name our son after me, and I said okay, but we're not naming him Billy Jr. because I don't want everybody calling him Junior, because I've never met a junior that was worth a damn. And she said, okay, what about the second? I said, that'll work. Oh, looky here.
John came back.
Well, welcome back, host of the Mostest. Yeah, you come back and you're roboting like hell.
Yeah.
Excuse that group. I got my phone on my other phone's on right now. I was trying to get back into my phone, and then I returned my computer. I was just
it sounds like a Cylon.
Am I watching Battlestar Galactica all of a sudden?
It sounds like a Cylon.
I know. You do. You sound exactly like a Cylon.
Stupid.
From the original Battlestar Galactica.
Is that your little voice changer thing doing that?
Yeah, but I got rid of it and it's still not gone.
Oh, now you sound normal.
That was funny.
He sounded just like a Cylon.
Uh-huh. Really?
You need to go through it. Nope, now you're back to it. Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah.
Man, you missed all kinds of stuff. We had pole dancing and everything.
I'm not going to say it was pretty, but we had it.
Hi.
Metal Mickey. Donna said, hello, Metal Mickey.
Hi, Nick. I'm not in that list.
I'm not either. And neither is John. John's afraid to talk now.
We sounded like nope.
No. I will. No. I will say that I like the Chipmunks better.
That was funny too. Only I couldn't hear him. His volume was off on mine.
Wow, I could hear him.
And I could hear him through in the Hangout. I could hear him through somebody else's that was watching him. I think Herb.
No.
You remember that speak and spell game? You remember that electronic speak and spell thing when you spell the words and it would, that's what you sound like.
Well, he sounds like a Cylon.
Well, that too. Oh, hi, Nick. Finally.
Did you download the same one that Herb is using? Herb hasn't had that issue with this.
Herb done screwed everything up for you. Are we
and you said you uninstalled it?
and I'm sure I might still have him in
I can't understand there. So
Wow, I can't understand you.
I might still have it in my trash.
Wow.
now it sounds like we have a rock concert going on.
Yeah, you're right, Josh.
Okay.
We could understand the chipmunk voice.
Is it gone? No.
No, it's still going.
No, every now and then you come back in, but then it.
Sounds like we're doing a guitar through a
Synthesizer.
tube. Maybe what do they call it? Is it a tube or a tunnel or pedal? Where it sounds like it's rolling.
See, I don't even know where.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, kinda. You're almost there.
Yeah, you. No, you were almost back there for a second, and then Cylon took over again.
It's a Canadian thing. Shay's laughing her ass off at you.
Yeah.
I got distracted. Did you see that?
And Steve said, "Try switching mics."
I see his mouth going.
Yeah, we didn't understand.
Bacon helps everything, Josh. That's not bacon over there in England. That's round steak.
Nope.
I can still hear it rolling in the background. Can you
Yeah.
hear it, Billy? Yeah.
Yep.
There was a movie when it was doing that as it came by. What was that movie? Was it Matrix when they were doing it? The things were electrocuting things as they were going? That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is. It's that fire in the sky type stuff over there. Yeah, what was that guy's name? Didn't he get like abducted from like Calgary or something like that? It was aliens.
Okay, we see you on your phone.
You hear it?
No, you're gonna have to mute your headset mic.
You gotta mute something. You got feedback going bad.
Or unplug it.
Dude, he's got like alien signals coming in. They must be really close to him.
Hey, I unplugged my mic. I unplugged my
Okay.
mic headset.
Yeah, all right, that's better.
Now we can hear you.
Yep.
Not great, but we can hear you.
All right. So
There you go. Now there's a delay between you there and you
Yeah, but
there.
that's okay. At least we can understand him.
You got to make your other picture bigger.
no, I'll stay on this picture, but I'll use this microphone. But what I'm gonna say now is thanks guys for being so nice on my show. And I'm gonna have to restart all this over again. But I'm gonna take a break right now, and I'll come back in a bit once I get all this figured out.
All right.
Because I got to get rid of that. Yeah, and yes, Nick, I got to this is what happens when you play with new toys. I got to get rid of that stupid sound adjusting thing.
Are you sure you uninstalled it?
Well, I'm gonna go through my system again and make sure it's all gone. And because I got updates as well that I got to do, so I'll check those, and I'll come back in a bit, and we'll finish this off. I got pretty far on this though, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah, it's looking cool. Yep.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for being in the chat. Thanks for being on the panel. And
Not a problem.
I'll go through everything and get rid of my take a hammer to it, Nick. I'll go through, restart everything, and do all my updates. All right. Thanks for everybody for being here and hanging out. And we'll talk to y'all later.
Yep.
All right,
Take it
very
easy.
good.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Herbie and Steve still in the hangout?
I don't know.